Welcome, everyone. My name is Andrew Bishko, and otherwise known as Santa's Helper. And I'm the head educator at Musical U, and this is our our Christmas by ear class. So first thing I want you guys to know is that what you really need is these. Okay, you got to get some of these. All right. They've been just revolutionary in my play by ear process, being able to have some extra length to my ears. It's really made a huge difference. I highly recommend them. In fact, maybe we'll have them as a Musical U product. You'll have these with a little Musical U emblem on them, and that'd be a little extra Musical U swag for you. But all kidding aside, I'm really glad to see everybody here. We're using the Zoom platform, and this is a place where everyone can participate. So if you please, first of all, there's a chat section here, and that's a very useful aspect here. If you can just sign in with your Musical U username. So that's not your email. It's that @ name that you use. And I just put mine in there, and Stu put his in there. So you can just sign in over there. And that's also a good place if you have some questions that come up or some ideas or comments that come up during the presentation and you want to make them there. That's the spot to do it.
I just want to make sure that everybody knows I am totally in the spirit, just like Andrew with his ears. I've got my Grinch pants on.
Oh, that's it.
Suddenly I feel like I should take a nap. Anyway.
Just don't do it on camera, Stu. There's this thing where if you need to take a nap, you have to stop video, okay? And make sure the microphone's turned off so we don't hear you snoring. So anyway, Nancy, I anticipate that we should be through the bulk of the material by the time you have to leave. So just letting you know, and then after that, it'll be more of a question and answer and discussion section. But Christmas is the best time of year to practice playing by ear. And that's because the songs are so familiar and so ingrained in our wherever we go, these songs are everywhere. I know that I grew up Jewish, but I know every Christmas song, and we didn't celebrate Christmas. Some people do, but we didn't celebrate Christmas, but I sure know all the songs because I grew up hearing them everywhere I went. And they still are, just such a beautiful, moving part of this time of year. And I don't know of any other season of the year or time of the year that is so wrapped up in music, that music is such a big part of our music, that is so pervasive, that we use so much. And so it's the perfect time of year to, put on your ears and to start practicing your play by ear process. And the big thing is because these songs, you've sung them, thousands and thousands of times, you have them imbued. So in a way, these real mental models of music for so many of us, because it's like, if any of you have taken the Foundations of a Musical Mind course where we use folk songs, and the reason originally that folk songs were used in that educational model is because these were songs that started out as an educational model used by children with the Zoltan Kodály. And these songs were used for teaching because the children knew music embodied in these songs. For us now, these songs might not be so familiar, but they still embody the principles of music. But Christmas is actually even better because the principles of music are embodied in the music itself. And this is music that we are so completely and totally intimately familiar with. So it's a great time of year to practice your playing by ear. Now, a lot of people, when they start playing by ear, they're either completely mystified, like, how do I do that? Um, and they're also, like, don't know where to start. You just start poking around your instrument. One note sounds kind of right, and then you try and find the next note and the next note. But there are ways to really narrow things down and sort of hone in on the song that we're doing. We're going to call that the play by ear process. Now, of course, we've all seen people or heard people that they just walk into a room, they say, play a song, and they can play it automatically just from knowing it in their heads. And that's the kind of playing by ear that maybe we all dream of achieving. But all that kind of playing by ear, that sort of automatic, oh, I'm going to sit down in my instrument and play any song just like I could sing a song, is really just a condensation or consolidation of the processes that we're looking and the steps that we'll be learning today. So maybe properly we call this working out a song by ear, but this really leads to the whole just coming out and playing with it. The more you do it, the closer you get. Okay, so for our song today, I'm going to use a song, and we might, in the question and answer, we might look at a few others. And the first step is always singing the song. Your voice is intimately connected with your ears and how you hear music. So whether you're a singer or not, singing the song is really always the best and first step to playing it by ear. Now, if you're not a great singer or you have a hard time matching pitch or something like that, we do have modules on Musical U to help you with that. But for now, let's just sing the song. We're going to sing Deck the Halls. I will go that as for a first note. All right, so just in the privacy of your own muted place, wherever you are, we're going to sing Deck the Halls. 1, 2, ready, go. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Throwing now the Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. And of course, I probably messed up on the lyrics a little bit there, but came pretty close. I think it's Troll the Ancient Yuletide Carol. And everyone, of course, when I teach, everyone wonders, what are we doing with trolls? Is this a Shrek episode? But I guess troll means to sing as well. So, and one of the things I love, I don't think this actual song is actually that ancient, but just a little trivia here about Deck the Halls. The fa la la, there used to be a whole genre of English songs in the Renaissance called falas. This idea of having this refrain where the voices are acting more like instruments and doing this thing and having this kind of a refrain in the music is a English Renaissance tradition, and where you'd have a song and then you have some kind of a fa la la, and oftentimes these fa la las were polyphonic and they did all kinds of really cool stuff. It's actually a genre of music. So now let's look at Deck the Halls. And one of the things in the play by ear process, the first of all, is to do active listening with it. So before we ever even start to work out the song by ear, we can do so much work before we ever put our fingers on our instrument. All right. So, and one thing that's really super helpful for this is to look at the lyrics. So let me get those up. The lyrics to the songs are really helpful in us getting our structure. Okay, so I think I'll do this way. So here we have the lyrics here. Notice that we have, I'm going to put a little space in between each one of these. And let's make this so it fits. Oops. I'm going to start it. Unfortunately, this has a kind of a limited use, so I'm going to have to start again the way this whiteboard works on Zoom. But let me just get it started here. Okay, here we go. And I want to put the fa las on different lines. So okay, there. Now we've got it all there. Okay, so deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. Okay, good. Got the right number of la's in there. Now, one thing is, the first thing that I like to look at is, what's the form of this? So what is the form here? What are things that repeat and what are things that stay the same? Now, oftentimes we're a little bit thrown by the words. For example, if you look at this, just the words, you say, oh, well, it says fa la 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 la. That happens 4 times. But if you sing it, the first fa la la is fa la 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 la. That's good. The second fa la la is fa la 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 la. That's good. But the third fa la la is fa la 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 la. It's different. And the last one is fa la 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 la. So you see, we have 3 different iterations of our fa la 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 la's. Now, a lot of times words can have the same melody. So let's listen. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. And if I sing that without the words, bum ba dum bum 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 bum, and then I sing, 'tis the season to be jolly, bum ba dum bum 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 bum. It's the same as the first thing. So I'm going to label this with the letter A, because this is the same here, and this is the same here. Okay, we already saw that the first 2 fa la la's were the same, so we'll call this B. All right, and then this one. So we've got these 2 sections that are the same. Okay, following me so far, everybody? So these have the, what I'm saying is they have the same melody. They have the same rhythm and the same pitches, the A phrase. So if I went bum ba dum bum 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 ba da 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 dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba da 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 dum ba dum bum bum, we can see the first part of this section, the A and the B, then repeats A and the B. Now we come to don we now our gay apparel. That's really different. So we'll call that C. Then fa la 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 la. That's definitely different than anything that's come before. So I'm going to call that D. And then troll the ancient Yuletide carol, where we're going bum ba dum bum 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 bum. We're going A again. Okay. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. So good. We've got that covered. And then fa la 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 la. That's different than anything that's come before. Eat too. So here we go. That's fa la 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 la. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, so that is the first step, is really learning the form, because now if you look at this, we have 1, 2, instead of having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines of music, we really only have 5 phrases to learn, the A, B, C, D, and E phrase. So that cuts things down a little bit because we're looking for what repeats. All right. And so that's the first step, is looking for the form. Now, the next step is to zero in on this a little bit. One thing that I like to do is look for the melodic contour. The melodic contour is basically what direction is the melody moving. So if I'm going, I see it goes, deck the halls with, it's descending. I've got this descending thing going on. Deck the halls with boughs. It's going down. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. It's going up a little bit. boughs of holly, then it goes back down. Okay, so I have that melodic contour. I can kind of scribble that in if I want to. Scribble in a deck the halls with, let's change the color on that. So deck the halls with boughs of holly. All right. So it's basically going down and then it has a little up and down thing. We're not looking for any kind of precision here. We're just general direction. In a melody, notes can go three ways. They can go up, they can go down, or they can stay the same. That's all what we're looking for here. Where is it going up? Where is it going down? Where is it staying the same? Fa la 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 la, fa la la. The first fa la la's are going up. Fa la la, then it goes down. La, then back up. La, la la la, and then a little up again at the there. Okay, so I'm looking at my melodic contour. And of course, it's going to be the same for the next two lines. All right. Then we're going to go, Don we now are. So it goes up. Don we now. Back down for our gay apparel. Okay. So it goes up again here. And then fa la la, la la la. Keeps going up. And then la la la. All right. So that's basically the same, a new thing. Fa la 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 la. This is going to be the same as the A phrase here. And then we have the last one. Fa la la la. Okay, well, here we have it staying on the same note. Fa la 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 la. And then just goes down. All right. So just getting the melodic contour. This is the next step in my play-by-ear process. I just want to kind of have a general idea where things are going. Now, in the process of that, you may notice, oh, look, we might listen for how far the melody is going. Like, for example, I'm going, deck the halls with boughs. That sounds like a scale to me, like it's moving by steps. Deck the halls with boughs. Everything seems like it's close, okay? But, some other places, like I go, fa la 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 la, it's going up by scale. La la la. Or this part, though, Don we now are. There's a bigger skip there. Gay apparel, arrow. There's a skip there. There's some kind of interval there. And if I've been doing my interval training, I might know. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, there's a fourth over there. I might have noted that. Okay? So this is the next thing that I would do in my play-by-ear process, in the process of getting it ready to start doing it on the instrument. Okay, so I'm just going to take off those. I think you've got the idea here. All right, so now once I've got those patterns and there's things, now the next thing I might listen for is chord changes. Okay, so if I'm playing this, if I'm listening to this by ear now, if I'm doing it straight from my head for my voice, I'm going to use my chord theory to kind of figure that out. But if I'm listening to a version with chords, I might hear that. So what I want to do right here, because even if you don't know how to do chords, okay, if you don't know your chords by ear, if you've never done that before, even if you don't play chords, if you just play, the recorder and you don't play any chords and you never played any chords, you know what they are, but I think you can still hear the shifts. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through this and I'm going to hit the chords. And I want you guys to jot down what words do the chords change on, where they're different chords. Okay. What words are the chords changing? Don't worry about what the chords are, just where they're changing. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? I know I wanted to start at a different note because, okay. Deck the halls with. Okay, let's start on this note. Deck the halls with boughs of. That's a little more comfortable for me. I knew we were getting a little high there. So, all right, another advantage to learning something by ear, you can do it in the key that works for you. All right, so here we go. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. Okay, so where did the chords change? On which places? I'll do that again. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. Okay, so we had a chord. Of course, we started with a chord here. I'm just going to mark it with X where there's a change. Where's the next place where there's a change of chord? Someone tell me. You can just unmute or you can put it in the chat. Go ahead, Nancy.
Well, I know Howley has a change of chord because it's goes up and down,
Okay.
but I think there's something before that.
Did I change chords on Holly though? Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
So how about bows?
Okay, I played a new chord. I played a chord, but was it different? Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Okay, so same chord. It was the same chord there. So I did play a chord there. So really, this whole first line you can play over one chord. Now you can get fancier if you want, but in terms of what, so there was a change on fa, this fa. So I went, deck the halls with boughs of holly. So just, I mean, listening to me playing the piano, I'm only playing the chords on deck the halls with boughs of holly. So it's, then I went fa la la la, and when the next one was la, okay? So I fa la la la. It's hard to identify because they're all la's. So I changed here, right? Fa la 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 la. So I went another la and I changed over here. These are just where I changed, not where I played them. La la la. And it changed back over here. Okay. Is that making sense to everybody? Okay. So I'm just marking here where the chords change, not where the melody changes, where the chords are changing. And I'm playing them here for you. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. And we see all the activity is in the fa la la's because the whole first A section is going to be the same chord. And we continue this process through the rest of it. Okay. So I'm going to here. Let's take these off because we might need them for something else. Okay, so now let's move ahead to working it out on your instrument. So I hope you guys brought an instrument around. So the first thing is to find the tonic. The tonic is going to give us the note that is going to be for our scale. All right. So the first note in the scale. So now the best way to find the tonic of all is to listen to the last note in the song, because typically, especially with traditional songs, traditional Christmas songs, they're going to end on the tonic of the song. So, troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. So my tonic is la. Everybody sing that. La la. Sing it an octave higher. La. So let's figure out what that note is, okay? Everybody poke around in your instrument till you find that note. Or if I'm doing it on a flute, I can go. Okay, so put it in the chat what you think the tonic, the note is. and we're doing concert pitch here. Jeannie says A. Anybody else? Anybody have a differing opinion? Okay, for Charles, it's B flat, pretty close to A. Maybe because a tuning thing. All right, so A. All right, so the tonic is indeed A. All right, that's our tonic. So now the next thing is we want to figure out the scale, because more than likely the song is going to be using the notes from a scale that we're familiar with. And let's just start with either major or minor scales. Does this sound major, like sort of happy, or does this sound more intense? How many people say major? Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay, major. Okay, it sounds pretty majory. Okay, so right now we have an A major scale. All right, so our scale is A major. We know that's A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, whoops, G sharp, and A. Here's our scale. This is in concert pitch that we're doing Deck the Halls in. Now we can also use solfa to sing this, you know. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And in fact, if you know your solfa, it really gives you a shortcut, because then you can hear all the notes in this song. You know exactly what they are right away. But at least knowing the scale, just knowing the scale and playing it on our instrument. So pick up your instrument, play an A major scale if you know how to do one. Okay, we've just limited down our note choices tremendously. Okay, knowing the tonic and knowing the scale. Now, a lot of Christmas songs are in major keys. All right, so just for curiosity, since we're talking about the major or minor, there are a few well-known Christmas songs that are in minor keys. So if anyone wants to just put in the chat, what Christmas songs do you know that are in minor keys? Okay, so Jeannie said We Three Kings. We Three Kings is an interesting example, because We Three Kings starts in a minor key. Bum, 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 da, dum, ba, dum, bum, 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 ba, dum, bum. And then da, 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 dee, da, 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 dee, da, 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 dum, da, da. And then it goes to the relative major. Da, 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 dum, da, 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 da. So it's a great, and in fact, I use that song to teach my students about relative minor and relative major, because it has both of them in the song, and it modulates in that way. In the Bleak Midwinter is not a song that I'm super familiar with, Charlie. Could you post a link to that one? I'd be interested in looking that up. What other songs, you know, minor songs? Yeah, there's two that I can remember off the top of my head. You know, I'm talking about like traditional Christmas carols that I can remember is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. That's in a minor key. Or the other one is Carol of the Bells. Bum ba-da-dum, bum ba-da-dum, bum ba-da-dum. Bye, Nancy. So we have these Carol of the Bells is great. Now, by the way, I want to let you all know that this recording will be available for you with the Christmas module Musical You, and as a special gift to put folks on our email list. So if you have to leave early or something like that, then you'll be able to see the rest of it. Okay, so let's get back to Deck the Halls. Okay, so now once we have the scale, and once we already know our melodic contour and our form and stuff like that, let's start figuring out the song, working it out, working out the melody. Okay. So we have the first part. Now, the best, I like to start when I'm figuring out a song with what's going to give me the most mileage here. All right. So this A phrase happens 3 times in the song. So if I can figure out this one, you know, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. I've got almost half the song done by figuring out the first line. Okay. So we'll sing Deck the Halls again. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Remember, we did a descending melodic contour and bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, and it seems to be moving down by scale steps. So let's go ahead, poke around and figure out that first note. Okay, remember our tonic. First of all, our tonic was A. A was our tonic. So we're starting here. All right? So if I go here, if this is Do, and if you know your intervals, then you know that this is what? Or you know your solfa. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Or I can go A, B, C sharp, D, E. So that's going to be our first note. So everybody now play the first part of Deck the Halls, the first line, and see if you can work that out. We're starting on concert E, and we know it starts with a descending scale. Let's see what we can work out. Okay, so here's a question for you. All the intervals between one note and the next note in this are stepwise, moving step in the scale, except for one. Where's the one interval where it skips? In what word? Of? Boughs of holly. I think we're getting closer to the vicinity. Boughs of holly. Okay, if we go boughs of holly, we're actually going do, re, mi, do, mi, do. So that is our skip going from hall to lee, holly. All right, so now we've got that. Now that we know that, we know the notes for Deck the Halls, 'Tis the Season, Troll the Ancient Yuletide Carol. Now, since we learned it by ear, we might as well just keep it in our ears and do it by memory. Practice that phrase a couple of more times. You'll go over it a little bit. All right, so now the next most popular phrase in the song is the B phrase, the fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Okay, let's see what I can do with that. It's moving all over the place, right? I have fa la la going up, la la going down and then back up, la 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 la. Well, I'm going to start at the end because you know what I'm seeing? The last note feels like a resting place to me. Okay? The last note feels like a resting place. It feels like the tonic. So I know I'm going to go land on A for the last la. Okay? La. Now let me see if I can figure out what the first note is. Fa. Okay, so if I'm going to compare la, fa, la, fa, fa, la, la. La, fa. Well, that's actually just a step away. So let me see. That sounds right. Okay. So I'm going to start my fa la las on B. All right. So now I know they're going up. Fa, la, la. And it also seems to be by steps. So, all right. I think we're pretty good there, right? Starting from B and going up, or going re, mi, fa, B, C sharp, D. Okay, now the next note comes down. Let's see, I'm just gonna poke around and see what happens. What if I come down one note? Yeah. That doesn't come down enough. Fa, la, la, la. No, it's fa, la, la, la. So I think there's a skip there. I'm gonna skip. Oh, that's interesting. I start on re, re, mi, fa, and I go back to re. Or I start on B and I come back to B. B, C sharp, D, B. I have this little where it's coming up and coming back around. Let me get to this here again. So it's just going out here and coming back down to the same place it started. Okay? All right, so I skipped over a note there, but it comes up. Now we come up. Fa, la, oh, I'm sorry, this should be, goes up 3 notes. Fa, la, la, and then back down to the first note. Fa, la, 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 la. Well, that note sounds new and it's step up. So the next step there would be the mi, or the C sharp. There we go. Okay. And it comes down 3 steps, ba da da dum, and up a step. All right. So everyone, see if you can figure out the B part. All right. It looks like everybody's set, or is anybody struggling with this so far? Let me put it that way. Okay. All right. So now if you have these 2 lines, you have all of this first section of the song. So you now have all of this plus this. And we just have to apply our play by ear process to learning the rest of the song. The same process. Okay, so now we know. All right, so now, of course, if you don't know the scale well, this is in the key of A. If you don't know the scale well, that might be a little hindrance for you, but then you can just go ahead and practice the scale, or you can take the same ideas if you're doing the do, re, mi's, and you can use a different scale. All right, so that's an option there too. So I know that Charlie is trying to do this in B major with 5 sharps. not I don't know if that's the funnest key on a trumpet, but so now we know that we have something different. Yeah, I know that in my band, my trumpet players always complain when I put something in A major, which I do a lot. Anyway, so now it's a good opportunity to practice this. Okay, so all right, so now, but remember, it's the scale steps are the same. So if you know your sol, if you work it out in do, re, mi's, okay, in your solfa, then you could put it wherever is comfortable for you, or for your voice. So I want to point that out. Okay, so now, don we now our gay apparel. Okay, so fa la 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 la, don we now. Okay, those are starting on the same note. If I point this out, don mi now is starting on the note B, which is re in our solfa scale. This just shows you how powerful solfa is. It really makes things faster and easier because you don't have to worry about what key you're in, and then you just put it wherever you want it. Okay, so da da da, we're all still moving in steps, so we're good shape moving for steps. So re mi fa, or we're gonna go B, C sharp, D, re mi fa, da. We're doing the same thing as fa la la la, don we now are. So if I change the rhythm here, so noticing patterns like this is really helpful. Don we now are, or if I sing it like fa la la la, don we now are, it's the same notes as the beginning of the B section. Don we now are. Okay, so we're good shape there. Gay, our gay, a pen. We're really the same. Fa, fa, la, la, la. Then we're going da, da, da. We're going up again. Our gay. So this is that C sharp because it goes up one step from that, which is also our mi, right? Gay, a pair, going up the scale. Mi, fa, do, I think that is. Yes, peril. Big jump there. That was too far. Oh, what do you know? We came back to that B. So here I'm poking around a little bit, and that's part of the process too. So gay apparel. So I'm going. All right. So we've got that part, and that's probably the, the oddest thing. And there's only one line like it. So all the other lines are unique. So right now, the work that we have to do from here on is more than we had to do for the whole first part of the song, in a sense. Okay. Fa la la, fa la 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 la. Okay, that's going right up the scale. Fa, let's figure out the first note. Well, we know our tonic is do. And we're going ha, do, da, do, re, mi, fa. Let's start on mi, okay, which is our C sharp. So we're just going to start on our C sharp and go right up the scale. Just knocked out a whole bunch of notes there with one scale, starting on C sharp and going up the A major scale. So we had the scale over here somewhere. I guess I deleted it somehow. So here it is: A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, or do, re, mi, fa, so, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, if I'm using my do, re, mi's. Okay, so if I start on C sharp, I'm just going up the scale with my fa, la, las. Just going right up that scale. Having the scales under your fingers, of course, really helps. All right, or mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so here's for Charlie. We're just going to give him some help there. B, C sharp, D sharp. For all you B flat instrument players, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and back. And then wait, is it right? Is that right? A sharp, B, yes. Okay, so there's the B major scale for. Okay, so now we go da 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 da, and then it comes right back down. So I'm just going up and down a scale there. All right, if I know my scale, I know the song. We know Troll the Ancient Yuletide Carol already. So all that's left is the last line. Fa la 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 fa la la la. Well, there's 4 notes in a row that are the same. Fa. What was my tonic again? Fa, fa. So that's pretty far. Let's see. Is it? No, that's not far enough. Do, do, so. No, it's a little higher than that. Do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. A, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, F sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Let's try that. That sounds good. Fa, la, 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 la. Now we're going down by steps. La, 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 so. Just goes right down the scale. Okay, I tried it and it worked. Okay, and I can tell you, this is my total truth disclosure. I have never played Deck the Halls in the key of A before this live class. All right, so I may have played it in other keys, but I haven't done it before this live class, and that's how we get our melody by ear. All right, so now we really have the whole thing. It might take a little practice to remember it and going over it, but you've got it worked out by ear. And if you work it out by ear, it's usually more than memorized. All right, so you memorize it. And in fact, I find it better not to do too much like writing down what the notes are, but to really try and memorize them, and they stick a lot better. I find if I learn something by memory, it's easier to play it by memory. A lot of times, if I learn something with a piece of paper, it's really hard to memorize. But if I learn it by memory, it's a lot easier to memorize. All right, so now if you want to learn to play the chords with this, all right, one of the chords, I'm going to sort of give you a little hint here. The chords, if you know a little theory, you know that the 1 and the 4 and the 5 chords are the most popular. So in this case, the chords, the 1 chord is going to be A, right? And if I count it 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 chord is D. And the 5 chord is going, so 1, 2, 3, 4 is D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, E. That's E. Okay? So these chords I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of. Now there is a place where it's nice to put, you can put more chords in there, of course, and there are some places where we can use some other chords. And I'm just going to give it away here. Another chord that I like to use in here is the 2 majors. So usually the B is a minor chord, but we're going to use a B major here. And maybe we'll also use the minor, the 6 minor somewhere. So the 6 minor chord is going to be F sharp minor. Okay, so if you look at those chords and you look at where we went through before and we put our X's, okay, and we pick those chords, we looked, okay, so we had X's here. Let's see if I can, okay, in the first place. Okay, so we had an X here. I played another chord on bows, but it was the same chord. Okay, we had an X here. Fa la la la, fa la la la, la, la la. One here and one here. Okay. So if I do it this way, the Deck the Halls, when we start, I'm going to just try the 1 chord, the tonic chord. Seems to work pretty good. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. I'm going to play it again over bows. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. All right, so now the fa la la, we know it changed there. It went to a different chord. So which one is it going to be? Okay, well, I have the 1, 4, or 5 chord. Let's just start with one of those. Let's see if it's the 5 chord. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la la la. That works okay. Fa la 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 la. Okay, let's try with the 4 chord and see what that sounds. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. I like that one better. Either one works, right? Fa la 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 or fa la 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 la. Okay, and then I'm coming back to the one chord on the next la. So fa, fa, la, 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 la. But will the 4-chord work there? La, kind of, la, la. Let's see what the 5-chord sounds like. La, 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 la. I like that better. Okay, so I'm going A, ba, bum, bum, A, bum, 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 D, and then to A, and E, back to A. Okay, so just using my ears, what sounds good to me? Now, if you're learning from a specific arrangement, you're going to want to match that arrangement. But if you're just figuring out your own arrangement by ear, you can do it that way. All right, and I think that due to time allowed, I'm just going to leave these chords here with you and see if you can figure out where the 6th chord and where the 2 major chord would come in. As we said before, all the harmonic activity seems to be in the fa-la-las. So, and since we've just covered the first half of the song, it's somewhere in the second half of the song and somewhere in one of these fa-la-las that we're going to have some of the other chords are going to sneak in. But you might find that the 1, 4, and 5 work for you. Again, it depends if you're going after a specific arrangement. If you want a specific arrangement you're trying to get, then that's that. I did want to went a little longer than I thought, but I do want to leave some time for some questions and answers. So does anybody have any questions or comments so far? Go ahead, Mary Grace.
So when we first determined the X's, you just played them out on the piano so that we could listen to where the chords fell. But how do we actually determine where X may be?
That would be, that would be either from listening to another arrangement where you're listening to it and you can hear the changes, if you're doing something from a recording, or you can just play around yourself and experiment, in which case you're really kind of making your own arrangement and just experiment that way. And that way you'd kind of be skipping that step of the X's. You might put some X's in there provisorily, saying, okay, I think I want to put a chord change there. All right. What I find is that one of the biggest mistakes that people make when they're first harmonizing songs, when they're first doing it, is they try and do way too much. They try every time they hear a little twist or turn in the melody, they want to put a harmony in there. And you can, but you don't have to. And a lot of times people don't. All right. So my advice would be to, when you're doing this, if you're making your own arrangement, if you're just sitting with your voice and your ukulele and you just want to make your own arrangement, keep it simple. Try and do everything you can, everything possible with with these 3 chords here. All right. And try everything that you can do possible with the 1, 4, and 5 chords. And then if you really have to, try a 6th chord. And then if you're hearing a chord in your mind that just doesn't seem to fit at all, well, you have something out there. And then you can pick from something else. Does that make sense? But if you get the 1, 4, and 5 chords down, then you can cover so much, especially with the traditional Christmas songs that way.
Yeah, so the melodic, you're talking about the melodic changes. So if we have a singer, you're listening maybe like for when it really goes up or down, or because they seem to switch a lot within one line, but we're not doing chords for all of them.
My recommendation is that you're singing it yourself and you're playing chords. If you sing the song and you think, oh, I think I'd like to put a chord change here, just feel for it. All right. You've been listening to music for quite some time and it's ingrained in you. And these, even if we don't have firm ideas and we know our theory backwards and forwards and stuff like that, we have a feeling for this. And to trust ourselves and say, I think that sounds like a good place to change the chord. What would I try? Well, I'm going to try either the 1, 4, or 5, because that narrows your choices down quite a bit. And then try the chords, try which one seems to fit the best. And as you see, sometimes more than one of them will work, but you might like one better than the other. All right. So if it's your arrangement, it's up to you. So sing it yourself and try and figure out the chords. I mean, there will come a time when you know this better, and you know your chord progressions, and you can actually just on the fly think, it sounds like it's going there, and go there. But the way you get there is by sitting around with your instrument and singing to yourself and playing chords. That's going to get you so far, and just knowing that you have those 3 chords to pick from, and messing with those will really get you a long way. Any other questions? Other questions or comments? Okay. Charlie said it put a lot together for him. That's good. Well, thank you all so very much for coming to this really special Christmas by Ear class. I hope that you will take advantage of the season and just figure out as many songs as you can by ear, whether you're doing chords, whether you're doing melody, whether you're doing both. And next time we'll do it in the key of B flat, or we'll do it all with solfa. Okay, that'll get you where you need to go. And but thank you all so very much for coming, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.